So, Jim, what are you doing on Thursday at 7 p.m.? Jim will say he has something planned. Otherwise, he will ask you, why are you asking? You will again repeat the question. Do you have plans at 7 p.m. that night? So if someone asks why, you repeat the question.
Yeah.
If
Are you free? Yes or no? That's it.
If he is not tied down to anything, he will say nothing planned. But why are you asking? Now you have confirmed that Jim is free, taking the excuse off the table. At this point, you invite him to your presentation. As long as you do not say too much and give him pause to say he is interested, he will more than likely give you that open time slot and attend your event. After all, he has already indicated to you that he is available, so don't invite and then confirm. Rather confirm they are free, then invite them.
Yep.
Form, FORM. Don't make the mistake of trying to immediately jump right into your sales or recruiting pitch ever.
Man, we've been doing that all the time.
Yeah. Your whole goal is to open a conversation to get to know that person and what makes them tick. As Bob Berg teaches, people will do the business with people they know, like and trust. If you have not yet established this rapport, they will not buy from you or join your business, period. So let's get that clear now and forever. So how do you begin this friendship building conversation? Or maybe you are already friends. How do you begin a conversation that can lead to bringing up your product or business? We use FORM. This stands for family, occupation, recreation, and money. These are 4 powerful conversation drivers that can lead to you discovering the hot buttons necessary to form a connection for you and your opportunity. So to begin the conversation, ask them about these topics. They listen, they will tell you what is important to them. Listen for their heart and passion to see what motivates them, and also for any indication that they might feel a sense of pain due to not being able to fulfill some of their desires. Family, ask them about their kids. What do their kids like to do for fun? What sports do they play? How often do they like to do those things? Ask how they as parents enjoy time doing these activities with their kids. If they like to play soccer, mention how fun it is to be cheering for them from the sidelines at their games. They might be at all of the games, or they might express their dismay about not having the time for you to do so. Ask about where the kids going to school, public or private, or maybe what their plans are for college. Chat about the cost of the tuition these days. Find out where their family lives and what they might do for a living.
Okay.
Occupation. Ask about their career and what they like most about what they do for a living. Spend some time in this positive mode. Then follow up by asking what they like least about it. Insinuate that they are likely to do well in their career, feeling fulfilled because they are well paid. Let them retort and bring it down from the positive to the negative, from positive to negative. But you should never talk down about their job or income. Ask them what kind of demands their career places on them, or if it requires travel or rush hour commutes.
Okay.
Recreation. Ask what they enjoy doing when they are not working. Hobbies, sports, exercise, camping, golf, fishing, bowling, working out, or taking vacations. Hone in on one of the on the ones you have in common and daydream together for a minute. Put smiles on their faces. Ask how often they engage in these activities. Ask what they do if money were no object, and if they had the free time to do it. Find out what they dream about, but might not have the time freedom to act on.
Right. Shall I know?
Money? Let me get your mirrors. I'm actually that money is big, bro. Money. When you bring up money, it's never good to make them feel bad. Talk in general about the economy, about the prices of certain things, about the job market, about investments. Find common ground on what you agree on. Share how you've been thinking about how to plan for an early retirement, or how it feels that enough money never seems to be enough. You now have a conversation going using one or more of these topics. Be sure to keep it 75% positive, happy. That 25% that might focus on negatives or pain they might have in their life will also come in handy when you introduce them to your opportunity. You will need to have and use both. Recruiting is successful when you paint a picture. You want to share with them how your business enables people to do the things that they said they enjoyed, while at the same time riding themselves out of stress of not having enough money for tuitions or wondering how they will afford retirement, or feeling like they are on a never-ending treadmill. Chasing the dollar, in other words, it will give them all the things they value and want. Help them avoid all the things that they despise. Your business can help them create ultimate lifestyle. Once you have gotten here, without even mentioning your business or company name, you are ready to unveil the business behind the curtain. You created curiosity and interest first. If you started right in with your pitch, this person restraint and patience. No, sorry. You created curiosity and interest first. If you started right with your pitch, you would have met with a closed door of receptivity. This personal restraint and patience is what the recruiting masters have practiced over and over. Bait the hook carefully before you attempt to catch the fish.
What is your 10?
Yep.
Mirror and matching. Really slow so that we understand it.
Mirror and matching. It is important that your prospect can relate to you. If they can't, they are not likely to receive a message. Recruiting and team building is all about drawing people towards you and creating bonds. If you do not make them feel like they can relate to you, then you do the opposite and push them away. Your tone, energy, personality all play a vital part in this. If you are talking to a low-key personality and you are overly excited, you will not recruit that person. If you're talking to a high-energy person and you're too relaxed, you will lose them as well. So your goal is to subtly examine your prospect and as you interact and try to match them where they are. Prospects all fit into one of our 4 personality types: sharks,
Bro, we've been through this. Sorry.
whales, dolphins, and urchins. Yeah, I know we've been through that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
At that restaurant.
when you showed us the laptop.
Yeah, so like, you know, like there's many people that we know that we don't have to mention. Like some of them are overly excited, some of them are not, and like
Exactly.
so like we as recruiters, so like as IBOs or whatnot, like as ETLs or CQs, whatever, like whenever we're recruiting people, like you gotta examine them and just try and like make them relate.
Mold them, exactly. Mold yourself to
Hey,
them.
actually, you know what, shit, we're gonna do a podcast today as well. This is so. The thing is, that's why me and Shane will make a podcast, so then later on they can relate to us, because
Exactly.
they started fresh as well.
Yeah.
So I can say, hey, you can see that recording. I just knew him, or just started as well.
I mean, before this business, you've never been in front of camera.
No,
Not really, no.
Imagine.
Not like this. Not in terms of business. No way. So exactly, like if we can do it, then everyone else can see for themselves that hey, you can do it as well.
Crazy person development. Go on.
You can develop crazy. Alright, let's carry on. When beginning your conversation with each prospect, your goal is to use form, FORM, to find out where the motivation lies. So you want to ask them a few brief questions about the family, occupation, recreation, or money. Then listen. They will tell you what's important to them and what their hot buttons are. You will get a sense of what personality type they are, and they might be more than one. They might be money motivated, yet also like to help people. In this case, your conversation should spend much of the time going over their comp plan, income examples, and how they plan to use this newfound money to help people they care about.
Yeah, keep going. We're watching from you.
If you are talking to a dolphin, point out how much fun the events are, show pictures of the company trips, and talk about how much fun the people on the team are. Maybe find yourself talking to an urchin who asks a lot of analytic questions about the product, the company's financials, or the company life. Load them up with the details they are looking for. In every of these cases, you try to be the best matching type to who they are, all while leading them to a 3-way call or personal meeting with a third party upline person who best relates to them. Birds of a feather flock together, so be a matchmaker. Recruit up. Recruit up means going after a higher caliber of prospect to have on your team. Most people do not recruit up, they recruit down. For example, you pull up to a gas station to fill up, you look at your right and there's someone with a new BMW, and to the left is an old hoopty. Which prospect would you option to approach? Most network marketers will approach the driver of the hoopty. They will rationalize it in their head, and this person needs the opportunity more. While it may be true that person needs more money badly, it does not often bode well for your business. That person often doesn't have the start money or ongoing funds to attend the meeting, buy tools, or even buy the product. You see, if not a scale of 1 to 10 in overall sharpness, you recruit a 5. What happens when that 5 recruits a 5? That makes the next person a 2.5 to you. When you recruit down, they will in turn recruit down, and soon you have a team of people who are not very sharp. Why do we tend to gravitate towards the person who is lower on the scale? We do it because we feel like we have influence over them. And while this may be true, the end result is not what we are after. So don't waste your time. Ask yourself this: when you are presented with a choice to whom to approach, which possibly more likely to become a leader and create a huge team under them? Go talk to that person. You may not have the natural influence, but that is good. You want to recruit people even more influential than yourself. They are the ones who will build your network empire. Don't fear talking to them, but rather fear that you don't, and that someone else in your company does and earns a fortune in overrides because they push through the fear. Facts, that actually hit because
that is home.
It hits because you think about it, you approach a businessman or whatever, like anyone successful, and if you approach them, like, because even you might not have the influence, but they might see potential in it, and then if you recruit them, they can literally.
You could override millions, basically, millions of dollars.
Exactly. Therefore, you can win, or
somebody else does.
Or you simply
not. And then somebody else does.
Someone else does, and then that person benefits from them, and then you take that L. So it's a big L if you don't just push through the fear. Someone else definitely will. Posture and confidence. When you are contacting prospects, whether it's warm market friends or cold market strangers, you must come across as confident in yourself and what you're representing. If you believe in your products as service or your opportunity, then surely you should believe in yourself. But I'm not good at sales, but I'm not sure if people will listen to me, but I'm afraid people might judge me, but what if they say no? But I'm not sure what to say. You can butt your way right out of the business if you let yourself think this way. You have the most amazing products or services you've ever seen. You have a company that is already paying people just like you 6 and 7 figures a year. You have incredible tools and events that will present the information for you. All you have to do is, tell a few stories and get them interested in checking things out. Facts. There is no need to fear rejection or knowing all of those answers to people's questions, because all you need to say is watch this and direct them to a company video. Anything beyond that you say, talk to him, her, and direct them to a call with your upline. That's it. You should have a huge confidence for all these reasons. You believe, and you are just looking for people who see what you see. For those who don't, it's their loss. So no worries, guys, if you don't see it. So have a strong posture when you are engaging in a conversation with people. Be real, be pleasant, but don't be a pushover, especially in recruiting. People only want to follow someone who knows where they are going and has a big vision, big goals. So you don't have to know it all. You just have to have a vision, a goal.
This is where I am. This is where I'm going. That's it.
Make people do your best to make people see that, and if they see it, great, they're with you. If they don't, no problem. Next.
Shabalaza, next.
Absolutely no problem. You will have ruts where you feel you can't break. I've had weeks in a row where I could not recruit anyone. I began to get down on myself and question if I could do this. That's when you must call your most successful upline. Don't call your sponsor or just anyone who's not personally rocking the business. They cannot lift you from your phone. They were likely to join on the pity party, call the biggest star on your team and ask them to help you regain the vision and pump you back up. They will. My upline did this for me a few hundred times.
Sorry, but can you repeat that, please? You don't have. You will have the ruts. Sorry.
Cool.
Repeat that. You will have the ruts where
you will have the ruts where you feel you can't catch a break. I've had weeks in a row where I could not recruit anyone. I began to get down on myself and question if I could do this. That's when you must call your most successful upline. Don't call your sponsor or just anyone who is not personally rocking the business. They cannot lift you from your fund. They will likely join on the pity party, which is just fake pity, fake love. Is it early?
They'll just join you in your crying moments.
Call the biggest star on your team and ask them to help you regain the vision and pump you back up. They will. My upline did this a few hundred times. Seriously. He likely hated taking my calls sometimes, but I bet his bank account smiled. I always be working on your self-confidence and posture, but put yourself in your prospect's shoes and consider how your music sounds. If it's not upbeat, don't make the call until you change your music. Be sure to change it that day and don't let it go into the next. You cannot afford to go into a funk for more than a few hours. Listen to a great personal development CD in your car. Read The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz or any book that uplifts you. Read stories of success on your company's website. There are plenty of ways to snap yourself back into good posture and positive mindset. Just remember, this is always better than being stuck for the rest of your life in a job with no time for financial freedom.
There you have it. Look what he said. Read a book.
So
what?
you actually have that book of
The Magic of Thinking Big. Guys, If you don't know what the magic of thinking big is, go get yourself The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay? The Magic of Thinking Big by Professor David J. Schwartz, PhD. Go on, continue, bro. Sorry about that.
No worries. Just remember, this is always better than being stuck for the rest of your life in a job with no time and financial freedom. So, you're working yourself 3 to 5 to 10 years, you know, gain some skill sets, mindsets, and that will set you free for the rest of your life.
Okay. Your story?
Your story. Facts tell. Best stories sell.
Stories sell.
You must always remember how powerful stories are. People forget 9% of any facts you share with them by tomorrow, but they tend to remember the compelling story vividly, if told vividly. As to remember compelling stories vividly, as a child, did your parents tell you bedtime facts or bedtime stories?
Bedtime stories.
There you go. Storytelling is what network marketing is all about. We tell stories about how we have used the products or service and what it did for us. We describe this with an enthusiasm, and in detail, which causes others to want to have the same experience. If we have not yet developed our own testimonies and story about what we're selling, we borrow others' customer stories and repeat them in the meantime. Both work in recruiting. We tell stories about how a person retired from her job because of her part-time income in this network marketing business. Or tell a story about the person who just got a new car paid by the company. Or you made X amount of dollars in the business this far. Always put yourself into your prospect's shoes. What do they need to hear that will turn them on so much that they
would want to join you? Not like that.
tell them that they want to join you. Meet them where they are. If you told someone who currently earns $35,000 a year working a full-time job that you can earn $20,000 a month, you will blow them up, even if it's true.
Because they make 35 grand a year and you're telling them you can potentially make 20 G's a month. They'll be like, what the flip?
Exactly.
It's impossible.
Even if it's true, never lie about your income, by the way. The concept of making...
Brian. Yeah. It's the truth though. Bro, continue. Continue, bro. Brian Carruthers sounds sus. I don't care, he sounds like he's making $1 million a month. I'm following.
Facts.
Go on.
Even if it's true, never lie about your income, by the way. The cost of making that kind of money is not palatable of them. At $35,000 a year, if you can merely show them how quickly you made an extra $2,000 a month, show them how quickly you made an extra $1,000 a month in income on the side that they could believe, they can see themselves doing so to change their life. On the flip side, what if you're trying to recruit someone who already makes 100,000 plus and your network marketing income is only 1,000 a month right now? This is where you must take it off of you and use third party.
Exactly.
Edify and tell stories of others in your company who are making more than what your prospects earn. Then get them to talk to that person. Stories for recruiting and for selling. You can even use stories to move your downline into action by sharing success stories regarding the desired action. For example, if you want your new recruit to host a PBR in their home, you cannot just tell them, oh, what it is and expect that they will exactly do one. But if you share a few stories of people on the team who used to do PBRs to launch their business and signed up several recruits in one night and made $500 or $1,000 in an hour, that will catch their attention. You see, stories work. My mentor told me that my first day story was important, so I needed to create a great one. He said that if I can tell my prospects how much I made and how fast I made it, that story alone would make recruiting 5 times easier. On the other hand, if I made little or nothing in my first month, I would more likely get defensive about it when my prospects asked how much I earned when I got started. So, me for example, when I got ET on my first month, and I'm prospecting people,
400, and the people will be like,
I just tell them,
400 on the side.
I mean, just on the side, a few hundred on the side, my first month. So if I can do it, they can do it. They know me, so they're no different to me. All human at the end of the day. How I earned when I got started. I did not want to have to defend why I didn't make money by explaining that. I do not take business serious when I joined. This is all too common because frankly, most networkers do not take a serious route out of the blocks. They don't understand the importance of having a compelling story to tell for the rest of their career. Prospects want to know that they can make immediate money. So be ready to tell your story about how you did so. If you didn't create a great story back when you first started, give yourself one to restart right now. Go start over and in the next 30 days make money. Now you'll be able to tell your prospects, when I got started, I actually put in this network in a 30-day window, working part-time, I made an extra $800, whatever. And I can show you how. Do you think this will work better than I have made much? I haven't made much, but you can, of course. It's time to use your great story more, or immediately go create a new / better one and begin recruiting with it like a machine. So just,
Shall I go?
yeah, go ahead, but yeah, just in the first month of networking or whatever you're doing, if you're trying to invite someone, make your first days the best days. And
One second. Basically, what I was telling you before, he said that he apologized. Oh, I couldn't afford it today. But he said, can I get my friends to do it? So I'm gonna tell him.
if they're interested,
You can do the
I'm
business with your friends.
telling him, bring your friends tomorrow to the where we're meeting, and then I will show them, and then they can join as well.
Yeah.
they can see. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Bro, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But to get your friends involved as well, what you can do is, tomorrow when I'm meeting you, bring your friends with you, so that I can also show them, and then we can all get started together. Or yeah.
Great. All right. What's next?
So what's next is what
Your
your
second.
30-second
Okay.
elevator pitch.
Pitch. 30-second elevator pitch. Okay. This is basically if you're at a bus stop, at a train station, at a being served by a waiter, whatever. You can use this elevator pitch. Elevator pitch is normally a pitch where you speak only for 10 to 20 seconds, or maybe 30 seconds, where you introduce yourself and catch the person's attention.
So it'd be, hi, my name is Shoaib. Thank you very much.
Let's check it out. Every networker needs to have quick 30 seconds infomercial on the tip of their tongue at all times. You never know when the next future top earner is going to step on the elevator with you, or be behind you in a line at a bank, or sitting next to you waiting for a table. You will not have much time to pique someone's interest and grab a new prospect. See, what this shows me right here, bro, is, look what he said. You will never know when the next big future top earner is going to be to step on the elevator with you.
That hits, bro. Anywhere,
Like imagine, bro, how many times have we been on an elevator?
Oh,
But
you
the
didn't
strangers on the elevator, did we ever ask them?
About
They're looking at us like,
no, never. It's too awkward.
It's too awkward. But here, he's going to introduce us how.
Okay. Oh no. Let's go.
This is good,
Exactly.
right? What about if someone is behind you at a bank?
If someone's behind you at a bank,
Bro, this means, when you're at the ATM machine,
Never.
when you're getting money out.
but you never talk to them. You never
Why not?
say nothing.
He spoke to
waiting
them.
for a table at Nando's or anything.
That's how you go to 350,000, 400,000 reps.
This is crazy beast.
So we gotta do what he done.
Exactly.
If we do what the normal people do, we get normal results, which is what? 30 grand a year.
Exactly. What? Are you trying to do 30 grand? No.
No, 30 grand a week. God willing. Okay, now check this out.
Inshallah.
Okay? And usually the person is long gone before you get up the nerve to open your mouth. Okay?
Right.
So you structure up a conversation by complimenting their shoes. So I see somebody, bro, I like your watch.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
No worries, bro. Oh, bro, I like your shoes. Oh, bro, I like your hair. Oh, bro, I
Complimenting
like. Just compliment something.
Oh, nice.
That's what you just said now.
Thanks, mate.
Okay?
Are we on 126 already?
No.
Oh, you
Page
clarified.
difference. Yeah. Page difference. Like, see, you start a conversation by compliment. It's the page difference.
Oh, because different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's different times. Look, this one is the newest one. 400,000 reps. This one is at 350,000 reps.
Oh, okay.
So that's the older version. This is the new version.
Okay.
Okay. Look what he says next. You might, smile. Look at this, or smile or even compliment on their car. They might ask them, or you might ask them, what they do professionally. Hey, what do you do professionally? What do you do for a living? What do you do as work? Right, whatever it is. Okay. That has them driving such a car, or that has them driving or living in such a house, or that has them, coming to such a bank, or has them wearing such clothes, right? Whatever it is, they will respond. Then come your 30-second elevator pitch to pique their interest on your business. Here's one that I use quite a bit. Okay, look what he says. By the way, since you are so nice, this is after you compliment. Hey, I like your watch.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
So,
Okay. Then you say, have a little bit of conversation then. By the way, since you are so nice, I actually work with the best paying company in America.
Really?
We're a marketing promotions company, and we market one of the most needed services / products in the country. Many people work with us on the side, part-time, spare time, some full-time, and we set them to make significant extra cash flow. Part-time, some full-time, some spare time. We are expanding fast and need more help right now in the area. Do you know someone with great personality like yours who could use more income on side? Well, take a picture of that, please. Let's send it on the group chat.
100%.
I want to memorize that.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
How did he say that? So you know when you say something like this, there's a specific like tone and like way you structure the way you say.
How do people with posture come?
Because so you read it with. Are you saying
With posture?
With posture, basically.
Yeah, with posture. Imagine I just met you, okay? Imagine, okay, so this script, okay?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, okay, what do you say? By the way, you're so nice. I actually, work with a company. Okay.
So like, if you were to say in the conversation, like actually, you can't sound like robot. Actually, you can't say like robot.
All right. So this is how I'll move about it. For example, okay, this is on top of my head.
Yeah.
Nice watch.
Thanks,
Where do you buy it from?
I think I got it as a gift actually.
Oh, you got it as a gift? Okay, I like it, man. Colorless white, it's amazing, man. How long you had it for?
Just like a few days actually.
3 days. Wow, that's incredible, man. Hey, man. Since by the way, you live local?
Yeah, just around the area actually.
That's amazing, man. Hey, man. I'm an executive. A global company, Mohammed.
Nice
we work across 27 countries, and we actually have people working for us part-time, spare time, some full-time. Okay, we market an essential service called IDCO. Have you heard of IDCO before?
No, actually I haven't.
Actually, it's crazy that you haven't heard that because we're expanding in the area.
Really?
Do you know anyone that's looking to make some spare time, part-time cash flow income? Alongside what they're doing?
Off the top of the head, yeah, I think I made 1 or 2.
Great. Hey, I'll give you my business card. Let's keep in touch. Give me those people's details, and I'll speak to them and see if they're right for us.
Okay.
All right,
We'll do that. Thank you very much. Nice meeting you. Exit.
If you have posture,
Exit
you
the
tell
chat.
anything.
It's time to exit the chat.
Do you see? That shouldn't last more than a minute.
Do that, and then you also ask what they do professionally and stuff.
Yeah, you ask them what they do professionally, or
just ask what they do.
or what good you wear.
So it's like you just talk to them, compliment him, then exchange of professional and professions, and then after that you just literally
drop
it.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, whatever. Oh.
Exactly. Look, if they say they are interested, look at what he says. Now it's not the time to go into presentation mode. Imagine someone says, "Hey man," you ask the person, "Hey, who do you know that's looking to make some extra income?" And then they're like, "Oh, I am." And then you're like, "Great, come let's grab a coffee right now. Show you a presentation." What did he say? If they say they are interested, now it's not that time to go into presentation mode. Gladly take their number and tell them you will contact them to get more information. Do not act all giddy or anxious or vomit details, verbal diarrhea. Company's name is ACN, 27 countries, we operate, it's what we do, forward ways to make money, residual income, active income, Right? This will scare the fish away from the hook. Just gently reel it in. Schedule a time to meet. Hey man, what is a great time for you tomorrow to grab coffee?
I think 11 o'clock in the morning.
Great, I'll meet you 11 o'clock. South Pole or Ealing Brody, where sounds the best for you?
Ealing Brody?
Great, let's meet Ealing Brody, trust the coffee. We know when you make it so natural, it makes the business simple, right? Now next is the art of promoting, okay? Now, promoting is the essence of what we work in network marketing. Exactly. What do we do, bro? In network marketing, we promote products, we promote service, we promote event. All we do is promote. We promote people, right? We promote our product service, we promote our opportunity, but we do these things by promoting tools and events. When we have a growing team under us, we promote certain activities and trainings. Of course, we promote the system to our team, okay? When someone on the team feels like quitting, we promote their why. Hey man, you got started to take care of your loved ones. Are you gonna quit on them now? Now that the road get easy? Now that the road got tough, right? We promote to them why they got started in the first place, to remind them why they need to stick to it and build. Okay? Network is our what? Promoters. We're promoters. I mean, imagine how hard our job is. All we do is talk.
Oh, so hard.
So hard.
None.
It's free as well. It's free as well. Now look, back around 1990, Mike Tyson was unstoppable, okay? Heavyweight boxing champion. He was earning millions for every fight. He had raw talent. People feared him. It was an amazing time in the world of boxing, as he was knocking out every challenger. The guy wasn't even just winning, he was knocking them out. People paid thousands just for tickets to a fight, only to have the fight end by knockout in the first round. Imagine you pay 10 grand to go see Mike Tyson fight. He knocks the guy out in 15 seconds.
It's like a sledgehammer, just smashing it. That's it.
He earned many millions while he was fighting. But his boxers, okay? But boxers can only take so much wear and tear. So eventually his career ended. and so did his earning potential. Okay? He was making all this money,
No,
but was he
all
going to
of a
make all
sudden-
this money forever?
No.
Career ends. You know, musicians, I was reading this article, I was blown away. Do you know rappers are not even, like, it's very rare. People like Drake and Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj and all these guys, right? But do you know, even artists, I don't know what happens with their throat. A lot of them cannot even sustain their career in rapping and in music. They can't even sustain their career more than 15 years, 10 to 15 years.
Of course. That's why they have to take high breaks.
Sports people have to retire. Boxers have to retire. Athletes can't be running for all their life. Musicians at some point. But what about our residual income?
Never.
This is crazy. You know when you have perspective,
Yeah.
it opens your eyes, wallah. Look at this. So eventually his career ended, and so did his earning potential. With poor financial management, he squandered most of his money, and as of 2012, his estimated net worth was $1 million. This is a man that used to get paid many millions per night to fight. He used to fight 5-6 times a year. Many millions per fight. And ended up with what? Less than $1 million. Do you remember who Mike Tyson's promoter was? It was Don King. You know the guy that basically messed up a lot of the boxers back in the days, right? The man with the salt and pepper hair that stood straight up. He was known for getting into the ring after every fight. Guess what to do? What? Promote the next one. Look at that, bro. He stirred people's imagination. He got people to think that the next challenger was the one to take Mike Tyson out. And guess what they done? Paid twice. They paid twice more than they paid the previous fight.
So Eddie Hearn.
And again, basically what Eddie Hearn does now.
Eddie Hearn right now.
Guys, we know Joshua lost that last fight, but he's definitely winning next fight. Guess what? He loses.
Promoted him and Andrew Ruiz. Promoted that fight. He promoted the hell out of the rematch between them again, and a lot of people tuned in. Probably more, I'd say.
And then guess what? He promoted fights, he promoted the fighters, and he even promoted himself as the greatest promoter of all time. It's ridiculous! As the greatest promoter of all time. He was just a perpetual promoter. And people bought into his enthusiasm. They were like, man, this guy is so enthusiastic. We buy into his vision. What's amazing is that Don King did not have boxing talent. Man never even been in a boxing match to box somebody. Nor did he ever have to take a punch. But according to Forbes magazine, at 2009, his net worth was reported to be above 280 mil. Imagine that. And he's never boxed. And the man that have been boxing, Mike Tyson, is worth less than what? 1 million. This is ridiculous.
How do you look at his name? Never tip.
Look at this, network tip. Do not just hand out business cards or brochures, yeah? This rarely leads to sales or recruits. Your goal is to get their contact info. Don't just ask for people's business cards. Ask their phone number. Your goal is to get their contact info. You want to be in the driver's seat, not hoping for them to call you. Fortune is in the immediate follow-up. Right? You can't follow up if you gave them a card. Like for example, hey, here's my card. Or brochure. Without getting their number. We sign people by only getting what? Appointments. Now, how does this relate to our marketing business? It is precisely the same thing. You can become the top earner in your company if you just become the top promoter. Man, I'm telling you, you know what I saw this? I said to myself, I'm going to be the most enthusiastic guy, more enthusiastic than, what's his name? Don King. Just be enthusiastic, just promote. You don't have to be the best presenter, trainer, or motivator. You just have to focus on promoting to tons of people to go listen, okay, to the best presenters. Think about it, bro. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and all we have to do is what? Invite, promote for the best presenters to train. and present. Think about it. It's so simple. That is it, folks. Become a master promoter, take it off you, and put the emphasis and focus on the best in your company. Man, I'm telling you, you know, guys, when I started this business, wallah, I straight up knew. I don't know why I have this feeling. I straight up knew that I'm going SVP. Because all I had to do was what, inshallah. All I had to do was what? Just promote people to Abu Bakr. He's already there. Great. Thank God you're there, Abu Bakr. All I'm gonna do is what? Promote. Check if it's still recording.
Alright.
Right? I think it's still recording the laptop.
What did you have to
Actually, yeah, you might have to plug the charger. Check it out. Right?
How are you going to get the charger there?
Charger, we'll figure out. There's that thing there. Press the C first. Is it off? Yep, definitely died. Bring it down a bit, and then plug the charger. And then we can just continue on this one. It's fine. Yeah, press that. Not there. And then this there. Alright, let's continue the shave, yeah? Don't worry about that. Let's continue. Now, you know what the bits that I love the most is when they said, just take it off you, man. Just take it off you and make it about the best presenters or the best trainers, the best motivators, right? Remember, third party is the best, okay? But the best third party is even the best. So instead of just basically promoting your guests to just people, promote them to the best of the best. And for me personally, it's Abu Bakr and Rashid.
Yes, sir.
Right. And the great thing is they're my sponsors. Even better. Right? Remember that a part of the system is listening to a weekly training course conducted by the top leaders in your team. You want all of your team to be getting taught, inspired by the best, the very best in the business, not just you. Right? So I can't really motivate you guys, inspire you guys, and teach you guys. But what I can do is I can promote when Abu Bakr's doing something, or when she's doing something, right? Or when Zia and John and Professor David, all these guys are doing something. Wow. You want all your team to be taught and inspired by the very best in the business, not just you. So every week, my team has a call on Sunday and Wednesday evenings. Whether it's myself now, that I'm $1 million a year earner, or other top executive directors, the best will be on these calls. So I will typically make about 30 to 40 calls to random downline people each Sunday and Wednesday afternoon, promoting them to get on these calls. No, this, okay, will not make me any commission dollars from their activity directly. But indirectly, when they are better trained and motivated, they will go on to produce more and create that override income. So phone promoting is very important. Try not to call the same dial-on people every week. Mix it up. Sometimes start calling from the bottom of your genealogy report. Work your way up. After all, your leaders are hopefully getting on those calls themselves already. You know, like how you guys are, for example, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't have to call you guys. You guys just hop on. After all, your leaders are hopefully getting on these calls themselves already. However, you will find that as time goes on, even many of them would slack off and start missing calls. What they do, by getting unplugged from the system, you will certainly see their income fall. Right? Look at that, man. You're out of the system, your income falls. Simple as that. So it makes sense to even call your leaders from time to time to ensure they are dialing in. They need to hear from other voices. So what do you say to get a seemingly unmotivated distributor to dial in a call? Something like this. Hey Cindy, it's Brian, your upline, or top rank name. Hey, it's Israel, your upline, senior vice president in ACN. I hope you're all great, okay? I hope everything's great with you. The reason I'm calling you is because there's an incredible speaker on tonight's call who will teach people how she's in a rut in her business, find a way to start signing people up. Okay, her income took off. I know you had a big reason for starting in the first place when you started, but may have fallen into such a rut too. That is why I had to call you urgently to let you know, okay, to dial in tonight, to hear how you can blast off your business and income by copying what she's doing. Grab a pen, let me give you the number. For us it will be grab a pen, let me give you the Zoom ID and the password. You see? Yeah. Right? Now, Shaib, you can go next. Promoting events.
Alright. Promoting events is one of the main things we do. Events sell. Even recruits, even train our people, and events glue our teams together. We build our business from events to events. I don't do a PBR for my new recruit because I want to spend an evening signing up a few people and making a few $100 in overrides. That's not worth it for me. That's not worth it to me. The only reason I do a PBR for a new recruit is to book the next round of PBRs in the homes of the people we signed up. And the only reason I want to be in the round of PBRs is so we can book the next round. I build from PBR to PBR, and as I do them, I have my downline protege or aspiring reader there watching and learning. Then after a few, I let them do and I watch. Once I feel comfortable that they can do it on their own, I set them free to duplicate. It just sets into motion a chain of events that I will hopefully keep rippling out away from me. Generating passive override commission from living rooms I am no longer in. This goes the same with the business briefings. The only reason I hold a briefing this Tuesday is so that I can promote the next Tuesday to everyone there. There's a networker's tip. Networker's tip states that using third party is a sign of strength, not weakness. Weak people feel the need to prove they can do it alone. Strong people are willing to use the system and let someone else do what duplicates. And next Tuesday we will promote the following weeks to be even bigger and better. How do you get the same people to come back again and again next week, and hopefully bring guests with them? We promote the event as one that has never happened before and will never happen again. This is the one you cannot miss. It's never happened before and won't happen again. But won't next week's one be basically the same? Yes and no. It will be a different speaker and maybe not all the same people will be there. Some new people will show up. The exact presentation and insights will differ from any other because it's live and because everyone is excited and acting as if it will be a huge extravaganza. It gets talked into existence, and now it truly has never happened exactly like that. So promote like Don King. Get people there, and then once they are there and the briefing concludes, always be promoting the next very event. We are in the business of moving people along from event to event. Never forget this. GAP recruiting. GAP stands for grab a pen. I would estimate that one out of 1,000 plus people I personally recruited, hundreds of them came from GAP penning them. Picture this, it was my first year.
Gapping them.
Yeah, gapping them.
Picture
this, it was my first year in the business and I am sitting in my little house in Rockville, Maryland. It was the first house I ever bought back when I was 24 years old. Now I was 28 and I was still full-time in real estate still. I had also been in network marketing with another company for 3.5 years, and my current one, second for a year. I had just returned from my company convention after finding out that we bought out and we're now selling something totally different. I was shocked but excited. I wasn't making much in the prior business anyway, so I was ready to give this network marketing industry one more run. I told myself, no messing around. This is my ticket, and I will succeed or die trying. I started recruiting and building like a maniac. My team caught traction and really grew from my energy. I kicked out one roommate at a time until all 4 were gone, and I finally could live in my house all by myself. I rented out rooms to some friends to pay for my mortgage. And I'm not sure why I'm telling you about roommates, because even while they lived there, I was already doing what I am about to describe. But I just want you to get a vivid picture. I turned my master bedroom on the main level into my business wall center, and I slept upstairs in a smaller bedroom. I had whiteboards on the walls drawing out camps drawing out maps of my downline. I had boxes of tools stacked like walls. I had my computer fax machine and my 900 mAh cordless phone. That phone made me a millionaire. Here's how I used it every day. My upline recorded a powerful 12-minute sizzle call about the opportunity. He nailed it. I believed in the message and on the recording, and therefore I was effective at promoting it. So in addition to using my Steven step system, here's what I did for years. I would call a prospect, either warm
I love
market
this one.
or even a purchase opportunity seeker leads. And it went like this. Hello Jeff, this is Brian Carruthers calling you from Rockville, Maryland. I understand that you are looking for information about working from home and building a business part-time, so that maybe someday soon you can just work for yourself and have more income and time freedom. Now I can't explain the business myself over the phone right now and I am in a hurry, but Jeff, can you grab a pen? Okay, great. Write down this number. When you call, you'll be able to listen to a brief but powerful 12-minute recorded message about the business. It will cover everything. Once you do so, we can talk. What time can you call the number? Okay, great. I will expect to talk to you about 12 minutes after that time. Gapping someone takes all of about 2 minutes or less. I would gap about 10 to 20 times a day when I was part-time, and then soon I was able to quit real estate and start doing 20 to 30 people a day.
One second. Let's reflect on that, bro. Give me a second. I want to write this down.
Facts.
That's crazy. Gapping people, yeah?
Yeah, gapping people.
That's the new move now. Gapping people.
That's a new shit.
Right. I need to take this down. Sean, can you do me a favor? Can you read that bit again, bro?
I'll start for the people. For gapping,
Yeah, gapping.
you want to go all over the
Because this gapping can be powerful for LinkedIn as well. So what we can do,
Which part do you
people...
want to read?
Okay, so he said...
Where he starts talking how he does it,
No, here, for example. My upload recorded 12 minutes.
Okay, from there, yeah?
No.
Nah, sometimes when I feel like I should possible. Yeah.
Where's the water?
Where?
Where's the water?
Sometimes I feel like it's a strong prospect on the line. I didn't gap him or her. Instead of the conversation went something like this.
No,
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Drink first.
Or
Because I'm thinking, how can we have a script for this? Because we can use this actually as a powerful strategy.
But
for
the
us,
sample is different though.
but
how would you do that today?
We will mold it a bit to make it like ours, okay? So, for example, the way we'll go about it is, look what he said when he was calling people. Hello Jeff, this is Brian Carruthers calling you from da-da-da. I understand you're looking for information about working from home and building a business part-time so that you may sometimes just work for yourself and have more income and time freedom.
Isn't scissor call like the videos that we said?
Exactly. Now I can't explain the business myself just over the phone as I'm in a hurry. Okay, so let's try this, okay? So scripts from BC, yeah? Brian Carruthers. So look what he's saying here. For example, the script will start with something like
Hello X. Right. Hello X. This is
Hello X.
then bracket.
That the original, because you're
Yeah.
speaking to them on a message on
Yeah.
LinkedIn. I understand. This is after you ask somebody if they're open, yeah?
Okay.
After open.
I understand that you're looking for an opportunity about working from home.
I understand you are looking for an opportunity to work from home.
And building a business part-time. So that maybe someday soon you can just work for yourself.
So maybe someday
Soon you can
you can
just work
Just-
for yourself and have more income and time freedom. Full stop. Now I can't explain the business myself over the phone right now. So then how would we change that for
okay,
today?
I can't explain the business through text.
Through text
You come on a call.
right now.
You become
as I am busy,
In a hurry.
as I am in a hurry. But X, can you? So how do we change that for grab a pen? But can you write this down?
Okay, can you go and watch this video? Can you go and
watch this short video.
watch this brief but powerful,
This powerful, short,
brief but powerful,
video.
it's,
I did a short video.
say 10 minutes video,
Yeah.
recorded
About the business. What time?
You watch this short but powerful video.
What time can you watch this video?
once you do so, we can talk.
Oh, what's your user?
Once you do so, we can talk. And then what will be the next, what time can you watch the video?
Yeah.
You say, bro?
And then they'll tell you what time.
What time can you watch the...
Then they'll tell you what time, and then you say, okay, 10 minutes after that.
Okay, great. Okay, great. I will expect to talk to you 10 minutes after that. After that time. That is powerful, bro. Alright, continue.
Right. Okay. At this point,
Yeah.
I put the phone on mute.
Okay.
No.
When you're gapping someone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Gapping someone takes all about 2 minutes or less. I would gap about 10 to 20 times a day, and when I was part-time, and then soon I was able to quit real estate and start doing 20 to 30 people a day. Sometimes when I felt I had a strong prospect on the line, I didn't gap him or her. Instead, the conversation went something like this. Hello Jeff, this is Brian Carruthers, calling you from Rockville, Maryland. I understand that you are looking for information about working from home and building a business part-time, so that maybe someday soon you can just work for yourself and have more income and time freedom. Do you have about 10 minutes for a brief overview of the company and the business? They say yes. Okay, great. Hold on 1 second. At that point, I dialed the Suzuki number and flashed into a three-way call. Jeff, listen to this. At this point, I put the phone on mute and set it down and started a timer alarm for 12 minutes. I proceeded into the kitchen to make a sandwich or downstairs to throw in a load of laundry. When the alarm goes off, I grab the phone to hear the recording end. Flash off the three-way call to drop the line and say, Jeff, I hope you heard that okay. What do you like best about what you just heard? If his answer was that he liked anything he had so far, I would use the feel, felt, found.
I know how you feel. I felt the same way. This is what I found.
Technically, we discussed earlier, then we got him on a three-way call with my upline.
Look at that.
Upline to close him. It worked so well, still does.
After today, after millions of dollars earned.
Sometimes the person hung up during the call, so I would yell at the wall, get out my frustration for 10 seconds, and smile as I dialed up for the next life I wanted to change. After you have invited everyone you know to your PBR and PCC to launch your business, all the rest of your warm contact list should be called using this approach, and the interested ones will either sign up after the call, or if they want more information, you invite them to attend a local event. Stick with your warm market first, but down the road you may want to add some cold market strategies to generate more prospects to talk to. This is a numbers game. Find a great sizzle call done by a top distributor in your company and then crank the numbers. This approach also works online by sending them to a website presentation. warm market and cold market.
Yeah, we can stop there and then just review what we have
Okay.
done. Yeah. Oh, this is my book, so it's fine.
Is it?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
no,
this
no,
is the
no.
one.
This is more good.
So you are, we got to 1:30, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Just put it
whatever.
out there, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh damn! So you need about to finish your first round.
Finish my first.
So you're halfway done.
I'm halfway done, basically.
Yeah, that's good. You're reading a full time, the first time I don't even know. All right, bro. What did we learn from today? This is nice.
Wow.
This is incredible, man. Powerful.
Wow.
Mojo, let's start with you. What did you pick today?
Today,
Hmm?
first things because
Louder. You can't hear. People can't hear you.
oh yeah, the house. I'm talking like just us three in the room. There's another 1,000 watching us.
Exactly. Another 1,000. Hello, 1,000.
Is it live?
Really,
Yeah, it's recording. 50 minutes.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah, 55 minutes. Yeah.
What about that one? What was that one?
That one died. So I'm just gonna upload this on the channel.
At least that's about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, yeah.
That is more than 30 minutes, bro. This one.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little 30 minutes, but it
That
wasn't
was like
an hour.
nearly an hour plus.
No, it's not.
This one, on the laptop. Yes, it was, bro.
It died a while back. So
Really?
it died when this was like 30 something, 35 days.
But to be honest, we did start that a bit earlier, so we could come to about 40 minutes or so.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, it's alright. Go on.
Brian
What do you like?
Carruthers, I like the fact that I didn't hear it, but I never heard of it before, which was the gapping.
Okay.
So when you mentioned how that you just invite someone and then you just use a simple script, which was actually no. The very first thing you said about how you approach someone, the script. I mean, not necessarily a script, but like when you meet someone and then you say, hey, you compliment, I like your shoes, or I like your whatever, hair, whatever.
That means you know, sorry to cut you. With that, it's so incredible because you can literally have full of people.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, just compliment. Everywhere you go, just talk to people.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah, definitely. And
Being nice pays.
Yeah,
pays well.
Yeah, and smile as well, which I realised. So you do that. It could be anything, like your shoes, hair, anything, and then you just talk and you say, oh, and then you exchange professionals. So like, oh, what do you do professionally? Like whatever they say. All right, great. I do this, that. I'm executive, blah blah blah, this and that, and then straight away you say, oh, since it's so nice. I'm out of business, operates in 7 countries, currently expanding. You know, company called ISO. They know they're not. Don't worry. And then you exchange a business card with them, or
Or just get their phone details.
get the phone deals.
Ask them who do they know that's looking to
Exactly.
work.
There you go. Exactly. I forgot that bit. And then you ask, and if they're interested, then amazing. If not,
It's incredible. I can't wait whenever
it's incredible either way. You get it.
whenever marketing goes to Somalia, right? Africa.
Hey,
You ready when he goes to Afghanistan? We're gonna be finding.
If he goes to Asia, that's a wrap, bro.
That's a wrap, guys. It's a wrap. When the marketing goes, it's actually there. It's just that our
I'm
companies are
talking
there.
about Central Asia, bro.
Central Asia,
Like,
China, India.
No, that's East Asia. I'm talking about Central Asia, where it's like India, with
Pakistan.
Bangladesh, all of them places. It's raps, bro. Imagine if we go to Bangladesh. Who's that SVP? That's a Bengali?
MD Rahman.
MG Rahman. If he goes back to Bangladesh, they need to make a new level, bro. I'm not even joking with you.
I see. That's crazy, man. Shahid, real quick.
Yeah.
Is your phone on, Mojo? Right, his phone is there. Let's go to yours. 1 second. I want us to. I know you guys have a thingy on its way. Think and Grow Rich, but I want you guys to go a few pages of Think and Grow Rich, bro. I like that, man.
This is
Alright, so let's do this, okay? Think and. By the way, those of you watching this, okay? If you haven't got Think and Grow Rich in the physical, if you've ordered it, it's still on its way, you can actually order the PDF, okay? The link is Think and Grow Rich, okay? .pdf.
Highly recommend that, guys. You know, just open your minds to a whole nother scale. So if you get your hands on that book, then you're heading towards the right direction.
Alright, here we go. So we're going to read this page by page, okay?
we're reading.
Yeah. Not many pages though, just a few pages. Alright, I'm gonna start, okay? What do you want the most? What do you want the most, guys, okay? What do you want the most?
What do I want the most?
Okay? Look at this. Is it money? How do I do screen rotation? This?
Screen rotation.
Oh, it's already on.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want the most? Is it money, fame, power, contentment, personality, peace of mind, happiness? Right, money, what is it? The 13 steps to riches described in this book offer the shortest dependable philosophy of individual achievement ever presented for the benefit of the man or woman who's searching for a definite goal in life. Before beginning the book, you will profit greatly if you recognize the fact that the book was not written to entertain. You cannot digest. Okay? You cannot digest. So let me restart this video.